Hello YouTube, this is Chris Singer, Breaks Paranormal Services. Sorry it's been so long since I've made a video. I'll explain why at the end of this video. Excuse me, but this video is yesterday I was looking up spacewalks on NASA's website because I've seen a lot of videos and where people have caught scuba tanks, where they're supposed to be spacewalking, but they got what they're called buoyancy pools, and I've touched on them in other videos. And what the NASA says they are is for training, but they're not just used for training. They're used for training to be fakernauts, to fake things, but go over their scripts like actors do, but also to actually fake the spacewalks and space missions. There's been tons of evidence been put out that people have caught on NASA's website, live streams and YouTube channels and just different things, where they've been caught, like I said, with scuba tanks, air bubbles coming off the astronauts' helmets. You can clearly see they're in water because of that. What else? Just all kinds of different things. There was one where I saw where an astronaut or an actornaut was doing something. He was working, and what was supposed to be an astronaut filming him, another astronaut. What it was, they move the angle wrong, just like I talked about in other videos, how they move the angle wrong on the camera sometimes, or they'll move wrong or whatever, and they'll catch they'll bow the Earth up or straight, what's supposed to be the Earth, and it proves that they're using a fisheye lens. Well, they also catch images and reflections of the people's visors, of the windows of what's supposed to be spacecraft. And in this particular one, they caught the visor of the astronaut, caught the scuba diver in scuba gear, filming him pretending to be another astronaut. And, so anyway, so yesterday I was going through and I was looking for stuff like that. What happens, what appears to be an astronaut, because of the shiny mirror-like surface in the temporary captured Hubble Space Telescope, is actually only two astronauts, and it gives the astronauts names. The mission specialists are performing the first of 5 STS-125 spacewalks and first of 3 for the duo. Okay, what this is here, that is a curtain. It's to block the cables and wires that are holding it down to the bottom of the buoyancy pool, so they don't fall over in the water. This is the image I come across. I hadn't done any editing to it whatsoever, but I did notice that I noticed there was a wire here and a wire here, and I was like, what is that? So I clicked on the image, and then I noticed the 2 hooks here. And so I was like, okay. And this appeared to me up here to look like the top of a pool. And you can clearly see that it is. So I inverted it. All I did was I put the image. This is just me taking a picture of it closer on my laptop. But then you can clearly see them there. But then I inverted the image. What I did was I took it and I just copied it over to my computer, and the editing software that's on the computer where you can crop it, you can change the filters, stuff like that. All I did was change on to one of the filters, and then I moved this slider bar here, and that's all I did. And you can clearly see now the support beam going across here. You got the 2 hooks. These 2 go up here. There's 2 of them that go up here, and then there's another set that goes right here, another 2. That's clearly, you can clearly see it, and they go right here to the side of the pool. You can see where these 2 hooks are here, They go up, hook to the side of the pool in this general area, and then go over. And then these two here come here. You can actually see where one of them goes all the way back here. Do you see it right here? Right here? It connects to here. And then and what this whitewash stuff is where they were trying to exactly that, whitewash the images out. Okay. You go back over here to this. Then another thing that caught my eye was this is supposed to be the Earth. That's why it's a blue. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a blue tint to it. Okay. So look how bright that is. It literally is whitewashed out like the sun. The Earth should never be that bright. It never has been that bright. But yet you still get the image of the Earth in his helmet, and it's not whited out. Sorry again, guys, for the quality, because I took the picture on my laptop, as you can see. And last night I was doing some more research and notice this here. This is right on NASA.gov, just like those pictures. That picture was. This is Night Lights 2012 flat map. The lights of the city and villages trace the outline and of civilization in this globe view. Okay, that is a flat Earth, complete with ice walls. All the nations of the world are there. Every single one of them that I can see. Okay, here's a bigger version of the map. I clicked on it and they took a picture of it. This is back in 2012. Here's an actual picture of the map of the world. And notice it's exactly the same. And this is on a map website where you can order maps. This happens to be a map of the world. Buy world map, wall map online for $49.95. It's exactly the same. See? All of them, China, United States, Canada, Alaska, Russia, Australia, India. I mean, just to name a few. And then you look over here, and then that's where they all are. Every single one of them. And then I did a little bit more research. This is on the reading room. Same thing this is on the reading room, NASA.gov reading room. And then you've got, here's another thing. Halo globe, sea surface temperature anomaly on flat Earth. And then this is it. It's a little video. It shows the Earth's temperature. It's like 30 seconds long or whatever. Global sea surface temperature anomaly for the period of January 1982 through December 1988. So this is after they went to the moon, supposedly. As measured by NOAA AVHRR, red regions are 2 degrees warmer than normal, and cyan regions are 2 to 5 degrees colder than normal. The warmer regions in the Pacific are early in this animation is the El Nino that occurred during the winter of 1982 through 1983. Here's another one. 1982 to 1988. It's a picture of, it's the flat Earth. Again, look at these images and they're all the same. They match. Unlike the pictures of the globe, which every time they put a picture of a globe out, nothing matches. They're always photoshopped and copied and pasted, and clouds are doubled and tripled and everything else. But look at all these images. They all match. Every single one of them. Well, of course, these two are going to match, but It matches with the world map that you can go buy. It matches with all, these two different tests that they did. They match as well. So, I mean, how much more proof do you need, guys? So I'm going to shut this off so that I can pull the camera itself up. But, I mean, that's very clear. So, yeah, this is complete fakery. Proves again they're faking the space missions, that the buoyancy pools, like I said in earlier videos, my recent videos, the buoyancy pools they're using for not just training, but they're also using them to fake the space missions, and spacewalks and stuff of that nature. So yeah, you can very clearly see it. So I will shut this off and put the actual camera on and explain. Actually, no, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. The reason I haven't been making videos, because if I leave it like this, it'll put one of these as a thumbnail. Whichever one's longest, it'll put it up as a thumbnail. So let's go with, we'll go with that one. There we go. That's good enough. So why I have been making videos here recently is my personal life has gotten worse. I trust God full wholeheartedly, mind, body, and soul. And I know God's going to keep his promises and getting me home to my wife as he promised. I'm still sober. October 9th, which is right around the corner, I will be sober a year. God promised me if I got sober, that he would restore my marriage. And I've done so. And it's hard every day, but I still do it. November 18th of this year, I'll be clean off drugs for 18 years. And that was to get my wife. And at that time I didn't realize that was God, but now I know it was God doing that as well. So anyway, I'm pretty much, they took my car in July. I have nowhere really to go. I'm running out of places to stay. I'm staying for a little bit. I can't stay long at a friend of the family's house. And I won't be able to stay here long, not because of them, but because their apartment rules. What else? Let's see. And so I've got nowhere else to go. They took my car in July because Lyft and Uber were screwing me real bad. I couldn't afford to pay all my bills and my car payment, and they repoed my car in July. My storage is almost 3 months behind. Next month, the 21st, will be 3 months behind. If I don't pay that, it's almost $300. They've already locked me out. I can't even get into my storage. I can't get into the gate. I can't get into my storage. They've double locked it or overlocked it. If I don't pay it within 3 months, they sell all my stuff. I'm having troubles finding a job again, just like I did before. YouTube and Google, they're screwing me. They're not putting my newer videos out there for people to see. They're not notifying you guys to my videos. I've had several of you guys tell me that you guys didn't know I had a new video up. You guys are getting unsubscribed from me. Ones that have been around my channel for years. And they're paying me chicken feed. So the finance isn't really there as well. Let's see what else. And every time I've been trying to make a video, this is the devil and the Illuminati, they're his puppets, that doesn't want this truth out there. Every time I've been trying to make a video in the last month or so, since the last time I put the other video up, month and a half ago, somewhere around there, the audio and video won't match, which I've complained about before, and it's only on certain videos. And I've tested it. If I put up something stupid that doesn't have any facts to it, exposing them or anything else like that, the audio and video are fine. The camera was shut down due to overheating. On the phone I was using before and this phone that I'm currently using now, which a friend gave me. He got on a family plan, but he didn't need this extra phone. So long story short, he gave it to me, but I had to wait until the 30 days was up, and then I can activate it on mine. But I could at least use it for my camera. And he knows I make YouTube videos. And so, and I told him the problems I was having, see if I could, try to use a different camera if it would work. And I tried using this camera, and it would do the same thing. It would shut down due to overheating. That's the message I would get. Audio and video wouldn't match. Except for if I do, like I said, there'd be times where I've been making a video and be going through purposely not saying anything about really anything, and then start talking about like flat Earth or any other thing, trying to expose the lies and bring the truth to light, wake you guys up. Then at that point on, the audio and video wouldn't match, so I'd have to scrap the video. Another error message that I was getting, and you guys are going to be probably shocked, some of you, to hear this, but I used to have a porn addiction. That's one of the devil's tools in his toolbox, because Jesus, the Son of God, said, not to lust after anybody that wasn't your husband or wife. If you lusted after them, if you looked at them sexually, that is committing adultery. And so by me, having that porn addiction, that was just in the doorway of allowing the devil to come in, and the evil spirits and the demons to come in, because I was doing something that clearly was not of God. Don't judge me and hate me because of my sins are different than yours. I have no longer watched porn, and September 5th will be a year. Anyway, I was getting the error messages that I was watching porn. My phone was affected from watching porn. Okay, well, it's been over a year since I've watched porn. Why haven't I been getting these messages up until now when I'm trying to make these videos? My screen would go completely black, and I couldn't do anything. It would give a red error message that my phone was shutting off, it was damaged, and it would turn back, and then I would be able to turn it back on. I had to manually turn it back on. But every other app worked fine. Nothing else gave me any problems that I could see. It was only when I was trying to record videos. So anyway, that's a few of the many reasons why I have been making videos. Hope you guys understand. If you guys can help me out in any way financially, especially if you live here local, if you can give me a job, if you got a vehicle that you'll work with me on, either let me use it until I get some finances coming in and I can get money to you and get you paid, or I can work it off with you. I'm a plumber by trade. However you want to do it. At least if I have a car, even if I'm not home yet or have a place, to get my stuff in my home, or my wife and my kid back home with me, at least I can live in my car, like I did for a few months. So anyway, if you can't do any of that, at least do the prayers. Even if you can do that, do the prayers. If you can do anything, and help me financially, because the prayers are better than anything, because God is the one that's in full control of everything. Even though he allows the devil to have control of this earth, God still intervenes and controls things and has the final say. And so I know my help comes from above, as the Bible says. So even the prayers, that's the best thing you can do. But if God's weighing on your heart to help me in other ways, please do so. All the links are in the About Me section. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and I will do my best. I got tons of videos I need to get up and live streams to get those up whenever I can. But as you can see, I've got a lot on my plate right now. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. Use all the links in the About Me section. Much love. God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one.